Welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Dougie. You got some big news this week. Big news!
Yeah, I'm off to Europe tomorrow.
What? You're off to Europe?
Yeah.
Where you going?
I'm going to Greece and then Italy
Why are you going?
for a classics trip.
Unbelievable. When we went to a classics trip when I was growing up, we were lucky to go to the Wellington Museum, wasn't even to Papa then. Yeah, you're going to have a great time.
Yeah,
it's going to be hot.
It's going to be fun.
It means no tube talk for the next couple of weeks.
Or you get someone else to fill in for you.
Well, no, because having a little holiday too.
Oh yeah, true. You have to
Little
ride.
holiday. Yeah, school holidays.
So you still have something to look forward to too.
I do. What's the thing you're most excited about on your trip?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably maybe just being on the other side of the world. It's like a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen tomorrow when we go to the airport, drop you off?
What?
Your mother is going to bawl her eyes out.
So like 2 weeks, so it's not too bad.
She'll still cry. She cries at anything.
Yeah, I think you'll be quite happy that you won't have me for 2 weeks.
I'll be still and she'll be like, get on that plane, boy. Get on that plane.
Don't think my sisters will care that much, to be honest.
Oh, no, they'll care a little bit. They haven't got anyone to tease for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, true.
Should we talk racing?
Yeah, last week, but the Blarney was first at Werribee on debut.
He was very, very impressive. Sat back and wide, you see it here on the video, and just buried them. Yeah, he's got a big future, this horse. Big future. He's bred to get out over a mile and even further, so to win over 1100 was great. He just had a little delay to his career because he had a couple of little issues early on, but he's over there now and he's mature and exciting. Bit of the Blarney ties in actually nicely with things we're talking about at the end of our Tube Talk today.
Muramani won again at Warwick Farm on Wednesday.
How good could he be?
Pretty bloody good.
Yeah, so he's now had 4 starts with 3 wins. His previous start, he was 5 wide without cover, still ran midfield. He needed to be far lap to win that, but Wednesday, nice barrier draw, sat nice in midfield. Just couldn't spot a bullet at the 600. He just had horses going nowhere in front of him and horses coming around him, and he was shuffled back, but he was too good. He got out wide and buried them, and he's a horse that's going a long way. He's a very, very good horse.
And then Deal Sun was a nice third as well as Abandon.
Yeah, like he was basically, Abandon was a good third. He'll now go out for a winter break, come back, and Deal's Done was a fresh up third, if you like. Hadn't raced for 7 weeks, and he was good. He was good, and he was good late. He looks like he's not far off a win in this winter campaign. He's a winter horse, so it's the right time to be looking for.
Sir Zeno was also very unlucky this week.
So unlucky. He's really strengthened up with his break, and wide draw. Had to go back, sit back. Last year cover, I thought it was a good ride by Jason Collett, and just couldn't get a gap in the straight and got knocked over, and he wasn't beaten far for 4th. He looks ready to win next start. Put him in your black book, people. Put him in your black book.
This week, only 3 runners this week, bit of a short one.
Only 3, yeah. Interesting week though, but getting more into winter, so yeah, fewer runners.
On Friday at Geelong race 4 we have Opera Bell.
So she's 3rd on the ballot, needs 3 scratchings to make the field, so she may not run. It's a heavy track, it's a heavy 8, that may help with scratching. She's drawn wide, but being a heavy track, that shouldn't matter too much. It's pretty much D-Day for her. Showing you one of her jump outs. She's shown bits and pieces of ability, and she's been there, and she's bred to go further. So the 1700 metres should suit, but she's healthy and well. Been given time to strengthen, so it's D-Day today. We want to see something from her over the 1700. If she doesn't make the field, she'll run next one. She's bred to enjoy the trip.
On Saturday at Rosehill race 8 you got Logan Street Line.
Yeah, really good horse. He's never finished outside the top 5 in his career. Did you know that, Doug?
Oh, it's an interesting fact.
Yeah, he was 2nd last start at Rosehill in a benchmark 100. He's drawn to a benchmark 88, so he's dropping in grade but going up in weight. It's been 2 months between runs because he's a horse that if there's a bug going around, he catches it. And that's why he's so lightly raced. As a late 5-year-old, only had 14 starts. but he's way over the odds at 850. So a lovely barrier draw. Zach Spain in the saddle, and not Zach Spain, Zach Lloyd. Sorry, Zach Lloyd in the saddle, and he's going to be a great chance. He's not our bet of the week, but at 850, he's over the odds.
So second, he's a runner-up bet of the week.
Yeah, he's a good horse.
Then on Sunday, in the Irish Derby, race 4 is Up and Under.
The biggest race in the world this weekend, and we have the 4th favourite in it. Very proud.
Yeah.
Up and Under. Still waiting for the barrier draws to come out, but it's only going to be 11 horse field maximum. Maybe less. The English Derby winner Augusta Rodin's horse to beat. We always have drawn wide with this horse. It'd be nice to get a better draw and be able to settle a little bit handier. He's out of a Galileo mare by Lip de Vegas, should have no problem with the 2400. He has had 3 starts his life, twice second at Group 3. He's lightly raced, he's progressive. He's a really good horse, really, really exciting. He's 4th favourite at about 14 to 1. The favourite's paying like $1.30. So he's in with a chance. He's unexposed. It's going to be really exciting to see him go around. And quite a few of the guys here, some of the guys from New Zealand have flown over to watch him, a couple of people from London, and some of the Connaught rugby team were involved in the go along as well. So really good contingent on course. Go Up and Under.
Now time for bit of the week. Which is at Sunshine Coast, race 6, Luncey's.
It's Luncey's, who actually won the race last week when we had our bit of the weekend. He hadn't won for a long, long time, but he'd run really well in a lot of big races. And he won last week over 2400. It's 2400 again this week. Sometimes horses that take a long time to win and they just win, they just go on with it. He's clearly the best credentialed horse in the field. I think he'll get a boost from last week. I like the backup for him. I actually think, he's got 59.5 kilos. I actually think he's quite well weighted compared to most of the field for what he's done. So at $4.60, Luncey's is our bet of the week.
That includes TubeTalk.
And we will see everyone again in the week starting the 17th of July. Yeah, it's the week starting 17th of July. Is it?
Yeah,
Or
it will be
18th
21st because it's the Thursday.
21st of July. See everyone then.
Bye.
Race there clear as they race inside the last 2 furlongs. Sholikoff on the far rail, the leader from Ballingarry. High Chaparral on the outside, having to work nice saying in between them. They pass the furlong pole and High Chaparral comes there now to take it up. He's awake and going away as they race inside the final furlong. High Chaparral, pushed out by McDonagh, is going away to win this in good style. The 15th horse to complete the Epsom Curragh Derby double. He does so handsomely.